Hey guys, Joe Cool here. Welcome back to my Feed the Beast Unleashed series. Today we've got some fun stuff to do. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. I went ahead and built the ME storage because there's a lot of combines going on, and that would have been really bored. But I am going to show it to you because it's a lot of fun and I really like it. The applied energetics, if you get a chance to install that mod, oh man, it's really cool. You'll really like it. And I've got some other stuff to do with it today, so that we're going to do on camera, and hopefully we'll have some fun. So without further ado, let's see what okay, so I got nothing in there. Alright, so as you can see, no more barrels. Where are my barrels? They're inside here. Okay, so this is not so much the minimum. You can make it smaller. This is a molecular assembler. I'll talk about that in a second. But basically you have, here's your ME controller. This is what takes power, and well, everything takes power, but tells you how much stuff you have and how much power it takes. This one's taking 31 units per tick, and I believe at this time 5 units equals 1 MJ, so that's about 6 MJ per tick for running everything that I have right now. So that's what's being expended. Instead of barrels to hold all your stuff, you have these drives, and the drives, I'm not sure of the conversion rate because the ME system matter energy is what they're calling it. But you essentially save stuff in as data instead of, if you think Star Trek, the replicators in Star Trek, so essentially putting something in the replicator to get reabsorbed into the system that's where all this stuff is. And then when you replicate something saying, hey, I want a book, there's some books, or pretty much whatever you want. And so this, you access your stuff through an ME terminal. Here's basically a crafting station that uses all your components. So I think I've got, let's look up generator. So there's the recipe for generator. Say if I wanted a generator. Oh, I don't have the rest of the pieces. But what you can do is, so let's go over here. Let's see, I think I have, yeah. So I have a generator that says craft. That means I have 0 of them, but I can request a generator to be crafted, and that's through your molecular assembler chamber. And what you do is you take this guy over here. This is a pattern encoder, and you've got blank patterns, and you create a recipe. So say you want to craft oak wood planks. You put your pattern in here. This is what the output's going to be. You hit encode, and that'll convert it into a coded pattern. And you take the coded pattern over here, and I believe I have it right here. So here's my coded pattern for wood planks. Creates 4 oak wood planks for 1 oak wood, and that's basically what all these pieces are here. These are essentially how to craft stuff. So solar panel needs coal dust, glass, electric circuits, and a generator. Well, if I requested a solar panel, it would use this crafting terminal to create a generator, and it would also create 2 electronic circuits based on these patterns. And this pattern here, if no electronic circuits were available, it would create them using copper cable, force ingots, and redstone. Well, copper cable requires another recipe, which is up here, and it would use rubber and an ingot. So it's really good for chaining a lot of stuff. And say you want 10 solar panels, you craft 10 solar panels, and poof, they're all created. They're not instantaneous. They take so many ticks per item, and in here is where you add, I think I was talking about it with you guys earlier. Let's see, you add let's see, they were these guys here. Here it is. So no, that's an access point, but it looks just like that. It's got the dots all over it. Yeah, here it is. Containment wall. Assembler, containment wall, and then you put heat vents all around it in the space, and on the inside you put crafting CPUs that allow it to craft faster per each crafting CPU you have. I think it's another operation per 3 ticks is what each one of these adds, and I've got 4 of them in there. And then you have pattern providers, which is essentially a page of storage, and I've got 2 pattern providers in there, so I've got enough for 2. And the way I've got it set up, I'll show it to you in a minute, is I can expand it all the way back and add more stuff. I could take it pretty much out to the water. I don't know if I'll bring it down at all. And then you've got a crafting monitor to see what it's trying to craft, to see what it's missing. This is kind of buggy because it says I had some materials missing. It didn't know how to craft certain things, and I was hoping that would show up here saying, hey, I don't have this, or I'm trying to craft something, and you know, it's something. So not working as intended, but overall it's a very nice environment. Here are your cables that are accessing stuff. So these guys are storage buses. They essentially allow access to storage chests, whatever is considered an inventory. So these are deep storage units, and in these I have gravel, dirt, and cobblestone. And up here I actually have an igneous extruder if I want more cobblestone inputted into the system. And what I'll end up doing is I've got another igneous extruder. Don't really need to use it right now because I've got 4,000 obsidian. Stone, there's some other methods I can get stone, but we'll worry about that later. I don't know if I'll build another one of those and have it request it when it needs it, but I'll show that to you too. That's some pretty neat stuff. Now over here is my crowning jewel. So let's go around and, well, let me just grab some. Let's grab a stack of pulverized iron. And we'll come over to the back and I'll show you what's going on here. So here I have, that is an ender chest, and I have it coded to gray, or white. And in here, whatever I put in here is getting pulled out from this hopper, getting put into this chest. As you can see, there's stuff coming through. I'll explain that in a second. And then this here is an import bus, which imports the items into the ME environment. This right here is my item storage tesseract, my item tesseract, and this currently is hooked up to a quarry. So that stuff that you saw coming in here, that's all coming from a quarry. So it dumped a bunch of dirt in there, and so run a query and all that goes in there, and all goes straight into the network. And if I am out and about doing stuff and I want to empty my inventory, I can just dump it in there and it'll go right into the ME environment, and I don't have to worry about it until I need to access it again. Now, as I talked about earlier, I wanted to hook all this up to the ME environment and add some stuff. So I saved that for you guys. So right here I've got some. Let me show you my. Let's get rid of this cactus I got in here. So this is what I'm going to do with the cactus. Also, let's see. Oh, I've got it used. So let's grab a full supply of stuff. Let's see. Do I have a lever? Yeah, I've got a lever. Let's put that there. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to lever that. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's grab one stack of those. Those convert into 4. All right, so over here, let's craft these real quick. Oop, wrong side. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 types of items. So I added the lever so it doesn't kick off right away. So we're going to put 2 stacks of stuff in each one. And then, so right now with 4 stacks of items, I've got a 440 in efficiency. That means every time one item is consumed from each stack, it creates 440 biofuel. So the more stuff, when you get it up to 9, it goes up to 1440 per stack, and you divide that by 9, it's almost like what, 150 per item, as opposed to, I think it starts out at about 80 or 60. So we kick this guy off down to 46 it took to fill up. So only used about 14 items. Oh no, not 14, 18 items to fill it up. And the reason we put the lever on there is because if you put 1 stack in there, it's going to burn through it like crazy. So we'll put those guys, those guys, those guys. And what I'm going to do, and that guy at 46. Okay, so that's going to continue feeding this guy here. Yeah, we're losing a bit. We were up to 300, down to 200 now. So I've got my quarry going, so that's eating up a lot of juice. This guy up here is eating up 6 per tick, which isn't that much. But when you have a constant drain over a long period of time, it eats everything up. Alright, so I already created a hole right here, and what we're going to do is we've got some ME interfaces, some level emitters, some covered cable, and some export bus. So I'll explain the export bus in a minute. The rest of the stuff is for connecting up the farms. So let's run this guy up. Oop. Okay, bring that down over. Put that right next to there. Put one right next to there. Let's go down a level. And let's see, did I get rid of my lever? You don't need it. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, yeah, it's not going to be interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll kill that for right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bring this over here. 24. Ooh. Well, we might not have enough. Okay, that's going to go there. Let's see, this is going to go here. Let's go down here. See, 12. Oh, I might have enough. Nice thing about these cables, or this ME environment in general, is that any device connects. So when we install these ME interfaces, these will just straight up connect. You know, it'll connect. So you know how in industrial craft, if you connect a wire to, or a cable to a device, you got to run the cable around it to get to the next device. With applied energistics, let's go back up and let's see here. So see all these guys here? These are connected just by touching each other. I don't have to run a cable to each one. I only have to connect power to one, and any of them that are connected have power. So that's an amazing thing to have. It just makes things so much easier. Alright, so we've got the cable run, and let's see, I wonder if I have to. Yep. Okay, we'll do that. I don't want to risk breaking these. Okay, so let's sort that. So here's show you my ender pouch in action. So hopefully that doesn't take too long to get stuff out of there. And the diamond chest is there just basically a buffer for the two. So if I have several quarries going, it'll buffer in the diamond chest because it takes so long for the items to be pulled out. So now we've got an empty chest. Let's beat it with some water. And what we're going to do is we're going to apply an ME interface. And then let's apply a cable. Where'd my cable go? There's my cable. And then we're going to apply a level emitter. Now you click on the level emitter. Oh, I gotta go get some melons now. So, okay. Might get one of those remotes. I didn't think I'd need one, but see how the melons are filling up here? 1920. If we go over here, we'll see them up here. And they're feeding through into here. See, here's a buffer. Looks like the melons beat the query in. So they're competing. So that'll leave, in case a bunch of stuff comes in at once, huge buffer, so we don't have a problem. Alrighty. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down here. We are going to put, so we want it to detect melons. And we want to say, let's say 5,000. Maybe 4,000. Let's see if we can get right to 4,000. 32. 4,000. Sure. Okay, so now if you look, the light's off. So what this is going to do is when this outputs, when the harvester outputs to the ME interface, anything that goes in here goes back into the system. So here I'm going to turn this guy on. It's going in so fast that the GUI can't keep up. See, it's all gone. What I might do too, I might convert all these to crops. So I can essentially saturate each square with a growing thingamajig, a growing seed. So the next one, how are you doing? Oh, I can't open you too. I did it to you. Okay, let's move that guy up. I don't know why I have that there. I'll put him here. Let's see what this does. So that guy's going to kick on. And if I put a level emitter there, oh, actually, you know what? I didn't want a level emitter there. I want, let's see, this guy's, oh, dang it. Okay, let's go get that. Oh. I don't know if I need to come up with a better system. ink sacks. Pick up as many as we can. Put them in the trusty. Oh, yeah, see, it's still going. Put them in there. Okay, so that's enough for. Can we turn it off? No. Oh, yeah, we can. Watch this. Pow. So as soon as it runs out of energy, which. Where are you getting energy from? Wow. Okay, that rancher's crazy. That thing outputs some serious. Well, what we can do is this. Okay. Another good thing about this. Chink, 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 chink. That's a little full. It's going to be competing for a while. But went too far. Again. Plink, plink. Okay, so what we're going to do. ME interface. Is it putting it in here? Yeah, okay. So then we need cabling. Cabling to connect. And then we'll go down here. We're going to go get rid of that guy. One more piece of cabling and... Okay, so we're going to put this guy at... We want ink. And this guy we're going to put up to 4K also. Because we can. Okay, so right now there's no signal because it's going to start outputting to. And then I can just put that guy in there. Alrighty, so that's two pieces hooked up. Now let's get one more. We need pumpkin farm. I did it again. Let's see. Actually, what we can do. Okay, so if I put that there, that guy's gonna go there. If I put, let's see, let's get this ready. See if we can do this in one shot. Okay, so we got pumpkins everywhere. Let's do this. So then, there we go. Yeah, how about that? Should probably put an ME interface in the... I wonder if that would be quicker. Instead of the gold chest, just put an ME interface there. Anything that goes in, it seems to go in pretty quick. Instead of one item at a time because I'm feeding it through. Just watch this. I put this guy in there. Whole stack. Whole stack. So yeah, I think I'll change that out with an ME interface because that's crazy stupid. That goes in there quick. And with the query, yeah, even with the query, I think it'd go in there pretty quick. So, this guy we need a level emitter as well. Pop that guy off, put a level emitter right there. Put all my pumpkins in there. Put that guy there. This guy, I'm going to put it 1,000 because this guy produces 4 pumpkin seeds per. So I think with that, 4,000 is going to be enough. Or 1,000. Oh, geez. It's already on. I wonder how many I have in there. I keep seeing that. You see my belt? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so we've got the ink farm set up. We've got this guy. Oh, we've got cactus farm. That's what we've got left. Okay, so ME interface. This guy there. What? Oh, I guess I'm probably full. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Let's put up another level emitter. We want cactus. This guy's going to go up to 4K. So we're lower than 4K. I might put the pumpkins at 4K too. Why not? Might want to do some crazy stuff later. There we go. All right. So now we go up to our ME system and eat some chicken. Check on this bad boy. So let me explain those in a second. So you see the lights flashing, that means stuff's going into that drive. Orange lights mean, well, here, we can look at them. So red light, thing's full, can't take any more items. So the orange light is the number of types are full, but you still have room to store other items. So, and then the green ones, meaning you have room for both. We have more types and more bytes. So we go over here, there's our cactus, and there's our pumpkins, melons, and ink sacs. Do we set a, I don't think we set a threshold for the ink sacs. We may not have it. It's not going up. It's not on. Oh, I didn't turn it back on, huh? I guess that'll... What's the first step in troubleshooting? Is it plugged in? So let's flop that guy. Let's flop that guy. I can't read it from there. Alright, so that's working. So let's go back up and check on our ink sacs here. So we got here. Oh, there they go, and they're going up. So there's 4 items right there. And if I do, if I add 2 more items, let's do some. So cable, I need to craft. Let's do 30. Ah, okay. Uh-oh. I'm missing something. Oh, white wool. Oh, I guess I need to get some shears. Need a rancher for them for the sheep I got. Are you ready for more craziness? Let me put this guy in here. Put those guys in there. Put that in there. Okay, so we're gonna use those guys. Oh good, we get to craft some stuff, and I'll show you how to make some of those, some patterns. I'll need to make a pattern for this guy. Ink's fine. I'll actually need an ink. And then I'll need seeds and stuff later. Okay. So I'm going to run and shear some sheep, and I will be right back. Alright. So I went and sheared some sheep. I think I've got about 8 or 12 sheep. End up with a stack of wool. I've got 6 cows, 8 cows maybe, 15 leather, 6 or 8 chickens, 21 feathers, and should be some eggs around here. I got about 10 eggs. So about 10 chickens. That's just crazy. Them shears are awesome. So put this back into the environment, and cables, 30 cables. There we go. Where's my cables there? Let's put the eggs in there. We don't need those. We don't need a bunch of those. Alright. So let us go down here. Running a little long today, so try to speed this up a bit. Alright, so we've got export bus, and what the export bus does is it exports items out of the bus into the system. And it looks like I did the wrong one. I might need a bigger one. So what I want to do is I'll run the cable down here. Let's go ahead and run the cable. Since I'm here, the thing is when I install the other ones down here, it's not going to export anything right now. So looks like I goofed up on that one. Let's go get okay, well, bummer. Well, there's an export bus that you can export multiple different items to this guy, and basically what I'm going to end up doing is exporting all the seeds, and might just be a precision export bus. I'll go ahead and do that later. But let's do the crafting stuff real quick. Okay, so pumpkin. Well, clear. Okay, pumpkin. Pumpkin creates 4 seeds. When I want seeds, it'll use this crafting recipe to do it. Melon creates seeds, so we're going to encode that one. And so we've got pumpkin, we've got melon. I needed the ink sac for the export bus, and cactus I'm gonna have to do separately. So maybe we'll finish this up next episode, because that one's got probably another 10 minutes worth of stuff to do. So we'll go over that next episode, or if I got something cool to do, I may just finish it up and quickly explain it to you and move on to more stuff. So the ME storage is coming along good. I moved the power. You saw that. I want to add some EU down there because we don't need, but I do want to do some solar panels, some hybrid solar panels. Apparently those are much better due to stability wise, so they continue working. So I'd like to do those instead. And then obviously I need to find a way to get some end stone so I can make some soul shards to do the mob grinder. And then we'll find a way. I've got some really great ideas for this Indiana Jones ride. Using some mob spawners, we'll have some cart fighting. Should be a lot of fun. Yeah, so I've got some great ideas for that. Should be a great ride. No pun intended. But hey, thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed the video, like it. If If you enjoy my series of videos, subscribe so you can be updated whenever I add a new one. Rate the video, like, subscribe. Comment, leave a comment. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Alright, well, take care, have a good one.